Blizzard just dropped a bombshell on the gaming world. After years of rumors and speculation, an Overwatch mobile game is finally real, and it is not what anyone expected. What's up, Crushers? Welcome back to CrusherXGaming. I'm your host, and today we are doing a deep dive into Overwatch Rush, Blizzard's brand new top-down hero shooter built from the ground up exclusively for mobile devices. We're talking heroes, game modes, Mercy's insane rework, device requirements, monetization, the studio behind it, early playtest impressions, and my honest take on whether this game has what it takes to make it. So, buckle up. This is everything we know about Overwatch Rush. Before we jump in, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Let's get into it. So on February 24th, 2026, Blizzard Entertainment officially announced Overwatch Rush. And right off the bat, they made one thing crystal clear. This is not a port. I repeat, this is not Overwatch 2 crammed onto your phone screen. Blizzard themselves called it, quote, an entirely new game, not a port built specifically for mobile players. Instead of the first-person perspective we're all used to, Overwatch Rush flips everything on its head with a top-down camera angle. Think less Call of Duty Mobile and more like a fast-paced MOBA-style twin-stick shooter. It's 4 versus 4 instead of the traditional 5 versus 5, and the matches are designed to wrap up in under 5 minutes. Perfect for quick sessions on the go. Now, here's what's really interesting about the controls. You use your left thumb for movement and your right thumb for primary fire and abilities. There's even a mild auto-aim system to make things feel smooth on touchscreen. However, controller support is not available in the current version, though Blizzard has said they are exploring the option based on community feedback. And for anyone worried that this might hurt the main Overwatch game, relax. Overwatch Rush is being developed by a completely separate team from Team 4. Team 4 is still 100% focused on Overwatch for PC and console. This mobile game will not slow down your seasonal updates, hero releases, or balance patches. They are two totally independent projects. Now let's talk about who's actually building this game, because this is a pretty cool detail that a lot of people are sleeping on. Development is being led by Blizzard Barcelona, and if that name doesn't ring a bell, let me fill you in. This studio was formerly known as Digital Legends Entertainment, and before that, they grew out of the King Barcelona team back in 2024. These are not random developers. They were core contributors to Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, and they developed the Respawnables series. So they have deep experience building mobile shooters that actually feel good to play. On top of that, they're getting support from Blizzard Studios in London and Stockholm. So this is a fully international effort with European studios leading the charge. That's actually pretty rare for a franchise this big. Alright, let's get into the heroes. The launch playtest roster includes 8 playable heroes: Tracer, Reinhardt, Kiriko, Soldier 76, Lucio, Pharah, Mercy, and Reaper. Now, most of these heroes play very similarly to how they do in the main game. Reaper still has his Hellfire shotguns, Wraith form, and Death Blossom ultimate. Tracer still blinks around and drops her pulse bomb, so if you know these characters, you'll feel right at home. But here's where things get really interesting. Blizzard has also confirmed 4 more heroes coming to the game: Brigitte, Doomfist, Genji, and Hanzo. That brings the announced total to 12 heroes, and Blizzard has said the long-term goal is to eventually include the entire Overwatch roster. That's huge. Also, and this is a big change, Overwatch Rush does not use the traditional tank, DPS, and support role system. Instead, heroes are classified into new subclasses. For example, Brigitte, who is a support hero in the main game, is classified as a Vanguard in Rush, right alongside Reinhardt. So the class system has been completely reimagined for the mobile experience. Oh, and one more thing. You cannot swap heroes mid-match in Overwatch Rush. However, you can swap your mods and talents on the fly, which I'll explain in just a second. So your hero pick at the start really matters. Now we have to talk about Mercy, because she got the biggest rework out of all the heroes, and honestly, it's kind of amazing. In Overwatch Rush, Mercy is no longer your traditional pocket healer. She's gone full battle Mercy. Her primary fire is now her Caduceus blaster, the pistol, instead of the Caduceus staff. She's out here doing damage, Crushers. Her blessing ability lets you either self-cast or attach a simultaneous damage and healing boost to an ally. She also has a directional dash that replaces the old Guardian Angel lock-on system. Instead of flying to a specific teammate, you choose the direction you want to go, which even lets her fly alongside airborne heroes like Pharah. And then there's her ultimate. Blizzard has completely reworked Valkyrie into an area of effect damage and healing aura that affects all players in proximity. She also has an AoE resurrection ability on top of that. So Mercy in Overwatch Rush is basically a self-sufficient powerhouse. Mercy mains, I think you're going to love this version of her. So here's one of the coolest new features in Overwatch Rush, the mods and talent system. As you play a hero, you earn mastery levels. Leveling up unlocks two types of upgrades. First, mods. These are general stat boosts like increased attack power, speed, or defense. Think of them like passive buffs that apply across your kit. Then you have talents, which are hero-specific and way more impactful. For example, one talent gives Reinhardt's Fire Strike an AoE pull effect. Another gives Tracer self-healing when she uses Blink. These talents can fundamentally change how you play a hero. And like I mentioned earlier, you can swap your mod and talent loadout on the fly during a match, even though you can't swap heroes. So there's still a ton of strategic flexibility built into the gameplay. Overwatch Rush launches with 3 game modes, and each one brings something different to the table. First up, Control. If you've played Overwatch, you know this one. 2 teams fight over a central objective point. The twist in Rush is that it's played in a best-of-1 format instead of best-of-3, which keeps matches fast and intense. Next, we have the brand new mode called Nano Grab. This is where things get really interesting. In Nano Grab, both teams race to collect glowing tokens called nanos that are scattered around the map. You need to deposit those nanos into a bank zone, and the first team to bank 100 nanos wins. But here's the catch. The bank zone relocates periodically, and if enemy players are standing on the zone, you can't deposit. Plus, when you get eliminated, you drop all the nanos you're carrying. So it creates this incredible risk versus reward dynamic, where you're constantly weighing whether to play aggressive or play it safe. And finally, there's free-for-all. 4 players enter, and the first to hit 5 eliminations wins. Simple, chaotic, and perfect for a quick match. As for maps, we've seen scaled-down mobile versions of Busan, Gibraltar, and Anubis so far, all redesigned for the top-down perspective. Now let's talk about whether your phone can actually run this game. The good news is, Blizzard kept the barrier to entry pretty low. For Android, you need a minimum of 3 GB of RAM and a Snapdragon 480 chipset or equivalent. They also listed MediaTek Dimensity and Exynos chips as compatible, so a wide range of mid-range Android phones should work just fine. For iOS, you need an Apple A12 chip or higher and at least 3 GB of RAM. That means if you have an iPhone XR, iPhone SE 2nd generation, or anything newer, you're good to go. As for monetization, Overwatch Rush is free to play with optional in-app purchases focused on cosmetics. Blizzard has stated that player skill should be the deciding factor in matches, and they've committed to adjusting monetization based on community feedback during testing. So, no pay to win. At least, that's the promise. Quick shout out to the skins, because they look incredible. Overwatch Rush has its own exclusive cosmetics, and some of them are crossovers with other Blizzard franchises. Pharah has an Inarius skin from Diablo, and Tracer has an Anarchy skin. They're all beautifully designed. As for the current testing status, as of right now, Overwatch Rush is in a limited geo-test exclusively in the Philippines on Android only. iOS is not available yet in the playtest, but Blizzard has shared iOS device requirements, so it's clearly coming. More regions are expected to be added over time. And the big question, when does Overwatch Rush officially release? The honest answer is, we don't know yet. There is no confirmed global release date. The game is still in early development, and Blizzard has said learnings from the test phases will help inform their timeline. So patience, Crushers. Alright, here's my honest take. I think Overwatch Rush looks genuinely promising. The timing is perfect. Overwatch just rebranded back from Overwatch 2, added 5 new heroes at once, and hit 165,000 concurrent players on Steam. The franchise is hot right now, and expanding to mobile while the iron is hot is a smart move. The fact that it's not a lazy port, but a completely rebuilt experience from a studio with proven mobile credentials gives me a lot of confidence. The mods and talent system adds depth. Nano Grab looks like an amazing new mode, and Mercy's rework is chef's kiss. My only concern is monetization. Mobile games and microtransactions have a complicated history, and Blizzard's track record with Diablo Immortal still has some players on edge. But so far, the messaging has been encouraging. Let's see if they follow through. Overall, I'm cautiously optimistic and excited to see where this goes. Now, Crushers, before we wrap up, I have some amazing news for my legendary, mythic, and divine Crushers. I am now going to announce the winner of this month's $300 giveaway. Let's roll the draw clip. Huge congratulations to Diplomasia for winning this big chunk of cash. Thank you so much for your support. Your continued support on the channel has paid off. You deserve it. DM me on Discord to claim your prize right away. The usual $100 giveaway is coming back in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And speaking of appreciation, I want to give a massive shout out to all of my incredible channel members. You all are the backbone of this channel. Your support keeps this whole thing running, and I genuinely could not do this without you. Every single one of you is a legend, and I see you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. You Crushers are the absolute best. That's going to do it for today's video, Crushers. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Overwatch Rush, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me what you think about the game, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you all in the next one. CrusherXGaming out. Peace.